Honestly, what if I told you that there was just 3 keys to massive amounts of success that you can have? In fact, anybody can have them. Well, hey, there's an exact formula, and this is the video for you. Let's just dive right into it. Number 1, you need to have knowledge. You need to be working and developing on your mindset. So many people out there, right? They get their jobs, they get a family, and they stop working on developing. They stop working on learning more. I mean, for anybody out there that says like, oh, I don't make enough money, I don't do, well, think about it. You stop working on yourself. You know, I used to work at a movie theater, right? Cleaning the floors, ripping the movie tickets, right? You don't need a degree to go ahead and do that, you know? You don't need certifications to go ahead and do that. But guess what? You need a degree, right, to be an eye surgeon. And I'm pretty sure an eye surgeon gets paid a lot more than somebody that's ripping, tickets at the movie theater and cleaning the floors. Let that sink in. Knowledge is power, guys. The more that you learn, the more that you earn. I'm sure you heard that before. So some tips on learning more and acquiring more knowledge and working on your mindset: simply reading more books, listening to audiobooks. I listen to audiobooks all day long. Your job should be a lifetime learner. Now, the second key to having a massive amount of success, I don't mean, once again, just a little bit of success, just right above middle class, right? Like, no. I mean massive amount of success. Like the guys that you see on YouTube, right, that you idolize and you constantly listen to their videos, the guys that you watch on TV, the movies, like all these, though, that's a massive amount of success. Look into all this, because the 3 keys is going to go hand in hand with those people that you see always. The second key, right, is to get fit, to get in shape. And no, I don't mean just physically fit. I don't mean just having nice biceps and 6-pack abs. What do I mean by that? Well, hey, you also got to get emotionally fit. And you also got to get mentally fit as well. But don't forget, like, you obviously do need to get physically fit as well. Just don't work on the other aspects. Why? Well, at the end of the day, let's just say somebody's applying for a job. And let's just say these people are the same age. They have the same degrees. They have the same resume also, but they're both applying for this job. Well, guess what? Somebody that is more physically fit than somebody that, let's say, is fat and lazy, well, guess what? It's going to show, right? And odds are, 9 times out of 10, that person that's physically fit is probably going to get that job, probably going to get hired in, even though they have the same degree, the same resume, the same everything. They just look differently. Why? Well, guess what? This is the real world, and people judge, right? People are going to judge you. And so if somebody's going to be interviewing, hey, there's somebody that's physically fit and somebody that is, fat and just out of shape, guess what? Odds are I'm going to hire that person, because why? They're disciplined. It takes discipline to eat healthy. It takes discipline to be committed and being active, right? And exercise. You can't be lazy, right? It shows. There's so many aspects to just getting fit, physically fit, mentally, emotionally fit. You don't want to be also the one constantly making up excuses, right, as to why your life is the way that it is, and constantly pointing the finger at other people and other things as to why your life's crappy. Like, no, you got to take ownership. This is your life. You want to change it, you change it. Nobody else. Stop waiting for this lottery ticket. Stop waiting for this magic fat loss pill to cure all your problems. It's not going to come. Like, you got to take ownership of your life. Plain and simple. You got to get mentally and emotionally fit, right, as well as physically fit. And the last key to success, you got to be obsessed with your goals. Plain and simple. Like, stop trying to just get above average. You have to learn how to leave a legacy. The best thing that I can honestly think of and tell you guys is, like, what do you want to be remembered as? What do you want people saying at your funeral when you're dead? Oh, this guy, he worked really hard at his job, and, he tried his best to be a good family guy, but, at the end of the day, like, passed away in his 60s, early 70s, just because he didn't really care about his health. Guess what? All that money he saved up went right to his kids. Like, no, like, learn how to leave a legacy. Like, take action, take ownership. Like, this is your life, and you got to be obsessed with your goals. Stop, I always say it like this, Les Brown said it best: birds of a feather flock together. Stop hanging around with losers. Stop hanging out with people that don't care. Like, get involved and network with people out there that's also on the same path to greatness. Why do you think having massive amount of success, there's very few people to achieve that? But here's the reality. It does not have to be, like, oh, I can't do this. It's impossible. No. It is going to require hard work. That's a shoo-in, right? And it is something that you got to be disciplined with. But at the end of the day, like, anybody can do this. Anybody. Now, I got more keys, more tips, more, honestly, like, hands down, everything that you need to know on to achieving this and taking the right action and feeling more motivated, feeling inspired, especially when you don't feel like it. Just click on this video right here, and it's going to explain everything on how to achieve this success once and for all, and the next steps to take in action.